some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Hello. The perceptive among you may have noticed by this point that I am not Joe Dog McKeel. I do not have the faintest idea where he is. I do know that tonight's show and Saturday night show have already been scheduled, so I'm here. Chris Walker may show up later. I do not know. I do know that Chris is at Dead Pirates Uncon, whichever is the proper name for that event this weekend. As for anybody else, only one I know where he is Joe Bachman, Uncle Carl, Aunt Donna, and I've seen Dawn post on the group for the TED support group. So, yeah.
Good evening. Wrapping up some last minute work for the town.
Oh, don't worry about it. As I said before, I was tempted. If you hadn't shown up, I'd just be running the end credits right now. And after you popped into backstage, I was real tempted to just skip the stupid o'clock intro and just scroll down and get the last man standing intro, just out of spite. Oh, thank you, Carl. Yes. And Dawn should be here to attempt to conjure her. Hey, Joe and Joe. So, you know, everybody's been acknowledged.
Yeah, I'm going through and adding in, we finally got our new email system for the town through Google Workspace. So now I am getting all the police department emails transferred over.
Please tell me that Google Workspace is not as sad and desperate as it sounds.
No, it's actually kind of nice. I kind of like the setup of it.
Oh, good.
But it's you know, it's kind of like going with, instead of going with Microsoft for everything. You know, it's the Google variant of
Yeah.
it. You know, so instead of having access to, you know, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all that stuff, you got the Google variant, which is Docs, Sheets, Slides, you know, Google Drive instead of OneDrive. Everything runs through Gmail. You actually just go to gmail.com to log into your email.
Mm-hmm.
But all of our email is still at newchicagoin.gov. It still uses our domain. So, and the other thing I like about their setup is the the storage is pooled together. So each account has, I think it's like 30 gigs of space or something like that.
But it's an aggregate.
Yes. So if, like our police chief and our clerk treasurer are probably going to be the two who use the most, so if somebody else isn't using as much, you can kind of rob Peter to pay Paul. And
that does sound like a nice arrangement there. I mean, if you've got a group like that and they all have their own emails, but some of them never actually use it, then that extra space should be able to be utilized by the other members of the group. Ooh. Oh, don't worry about summoning Dawn, Carl. My neck just popped loud enough to probably wake her up from a sound sleep right now. And she'll come in with her bopper and hit me. Well, I finally got on to the Army surplus store that I had been trying to get stuff from and said, hey, look, you said April 1st that my order had been received and a UPS label printed out, and here it is, middle of May, and it's still sitting in your store. And the lady emails me back and says, oh, I'm so sorry, that one slipped through the cracks. So yeah, it's actually on the way. It's somewhere in Virginia right now on its way from Buffalo, New York. So yeah. So UPS finally got their hot little hands on it. Now if they don't just pull over to the side of the road and throw it into a ditch.
We ordered a new computer for our street department foreman and from CDW, because CDW somehow managed to majorly screw up for our town, and to the tune of, we have like a $16,000 credit with them. Yeah. So not sure how badly they managed to screw that up, but ordered a new computer for our street department foreman and told them, we want it delivered to, straight to their building. What does CDW do? They put down our old town hall address.
Of course they do.
FedEx calls our town manager and went, well, there's nobody here. She goes, of course not. There hasn't been anybody there. You know this. We're down at the school. Plus, we told you to deliver that to the street department building. It needs to go to 400 Lincoln. Okay, well, we got the address updated. It'll be delivered tomorrow. What'd they do? They sent it back to CDW as undeliverable. Never even made the attempt to deliver it to the street department building.
Right, yeah.
So
we can't be bothered to update our computers. No.
So yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah. And on the other hand, I've got Walmart asked me to review stuff that I haven't even taken out of the package yet. It got here. It got here in a reasonable time. I haven't used it. I can't honestly review it. Oh. And then, of course, everything that comes to the house from Amazon, they immediately ask you to review something when it's not due to arrive for like 6 days.
Right. Not due to arrive for 6 days, or they had just set the package on the porch and took the picture and please review. I haven't even cut the damn tape on the box yet. What the fuck you want me to review?
Really? I haven't even opened the bags yet. Oh, Lord. Well, I did have to make an emergency purpose on my purchase on my Home Depot card. They sent us a message that said, hey, you haven't bought anything with your card for 10 months. Let it go 2 more months and we're going to lower your credit limit on the card. So I immediately went and ordered a couple of big ticket items off the card.
Mm-hmm.
And now they want me to review it. And I'm going, yes, well, it's here. I haven't had a chance to use any of it yet. Because basically it's been British weather down here for quite a few months. It's just, if it ain't raining, it's about to be.
That's the way it's been around here.
We actually had a couple of teeny tiny tornado alerts down here last week. Carl, that is a good question. Why are those places so desperate for reviews? I think they want people to say, hey, this is actually worthwhile.
Yeah, and some of the things you order off of Amazon are from small businesses. Some things.
Yeah.
So
well, to be honest, Amazon has asked me to review my own books from time to time. I'm sitting here going, yeah, that might be construed as a conflict of interest. I don't believe I'll be doing that.
Small one. Tiny one.
Yeah. Best book I ever wrote. Yes, there's your review. Of course, I guess that's a better review than best book I've never read.
Oh. Now I want to put that as a review on somebody's book. Best book I've never read.
Make it somebody we don't know, please. And it would automatically be a confirmed purchase. You did buy it, you just never got around to it. Oh. Yeah, Carl, that would be honest, but I don't know that it would increase my sales any. Oh dear.
What was I doing? Oh, I was going to log into this so that I can actually see some of the other accounts so I can get them set up.
Hey, that would help.
Yeah. Well, I have to wait on the officers because when I set them up, it's all, first initial, last name. Well, I don't know most of their first names. I only know their actual last names.
And Joe Dog just messaged me. He is at least awake. I have no idea where he is, but he's awake. And he just said, looks like it. And that was probably in reply to my question, am I flying solo tonight? So, yeah.
Yep. Sounds like it. Looks like it, sounds like it, is like it.
Yeah, Carl, I bet I know which one that is. Scared myself writing this, so you should like it. Oh, he's at his granddaughter's graduation.
Ah.
I more fully understand now. I've got a grand niece that should be graduating tomorrow, weather permitting, that they actually are allowed to hold the graduation ceremony. They're going to try Friday night, weather permitting. Saturday night, weather permitting. If the weather is not going to permit, then it'll be in the high school gym, which I'm pretty sure I've never been in because they added on to the high school after I graduated. And last time I was there, I took them a copy of one of my books and said, please put this in the library. And they called somebody from the county newspaper to make a big deal out of it. At least he is out cavorting with pirates. Carl, if you'd met some of these pirates, you actually have cavorted with some of them at Halicon. They're not bad people. Ha!
Oh, I just. Hello.
You don't have to be in the car.
Well, I ain't going very fast.
Granddaughter graduated.
Twofer. We got Joe and his wife.
No, it's a threefer.
What?
It's a three for Mayhem and Greg.
All right.
Yeah, as you can see, tail lights are lighting my face up.
So, yeah, you haven't gotten out of the parking lot yet, I assume.
No. And it ended 30 minutes ago.
Sounds like the last one I went to. Let's see. Donna says, hey, Donna and Joe Dog, congrats on the graduation.
Thanks.
Hey, Greg. Hello, McKeel family. And those pirates were pretty good guys. And Carl's just going, we were drinking with the pirates? Yes, you were. Oh, Jay and I suppose Angelina and several other people that are regular attendees at Helicon are attendees of Dead
Hold
Pirates.
on, I got a phone call.
Oh, that's a good clip right there.
I ain't screen cap anything new.
Was.
Nope. I just know which side of the bread my butter is on.
Oh.
That pirate offered me whiskey. I expected rum from pirates. Yeah, but Jay's got a good taste in whiskey. He liked Joe's. The Indiana whiskey.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah, it is. I wish that I could get the local liquor store to order it.
You can just order it straight from their website now.
Is that legal to have it delivered to my house?
I do believe so.
Wow.
Because there's only a handful of states they cannot deliver to.
I figured it
Oh
was
my
like
God.
did you start climbing cars, Joe Dog, or did you hit somebody?
Damn speed bump. I hope it
Oh.
was a speed bump. The cops didn't turn around, so I guess I'm okay.
Let's see here.
What did Megan say?
I'm in the wrong damn lane.
I
In
hate
the
it
wrong
when that
lane.
happens.
Yeah,
Well, you
gotta go straight.
that's turning.
I know. We're in the turn lane. All right, I gotta go, guys.
Okay.
See ya, Joe Dog.
Bye.
Let's see if I can. Here we are. Yeah, 5 of their flavors can ship nationwide.
I will have to look into that to see whether or not they deliver to a private residence or they can only ship it to a liquor store.
No, it's to a private residence.
Wow. Times they are a changing.
And it looks like it is the just whiskey, bourbon whiskey, which is what I generally bring down.
Mm-hmm.
The breakfast of degenerates. Confections of a chocoholic.
Oh, that sounds good.
The silver sweet corn whiskey.
That sounds dangerous.
And the peaches be crazy peach whiskey.
That sounds local. And they never saw him again. Well, if we don't see him at Helicon, we ain't getting fed. Oh, Pop.
Yeah, the confections of a chocoholic is whiskey with a milk chocolate flavor.
I believe Donna is taking notes.
Breakfast of degenerates, which is one of my wife's favorites, is whiskey with natural maple flavor.
Trey has very good taste.
So
Oh.
yeah. And then the peaches be crazy is pretty self-explanatory.
Yes, that's why I said it was local. I mean, what else is Georgia known for except for Atlanta traffic being insane?
Yeah. So yeah, those 5 flavors can be shipped nationwide.
Carl, please don't be giving Trey ideas. I think we'd all be thrown out of Waffle House if any of us tried to do that. Unless we shared it with the staff.
Right. Ooh, they have a cask strength one.
Oof.
58 to 61%.
That's right at the limit I am allowed. Uh, get your waffles to go. That takes all the fun out of going to a Waffle House, though, Carl. We gotta hang around and wait to see who's back gets the ice cube down it next year. Probably me, uh, unless I'm
What I
careful.
want to bring down next year this year is their pre-made old fashioned. That's
Ooh,
actually pretty good.
oh, next week.
Next
Think
week,
Joe's going to be bringing a new flavor down or two down next week. Y'all going to visit the Whitsmans?
if we are, that's news to me. Trey hasn't mentioned anything.
Will you?
Oh, they're already putting out the dates for their seasonal stuff.
Oof.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that Comic-Con got excited over the Chocoholic.
Yeah. Okay. And nice try, Donna, trying to get Joe to drive down there just to hand you some chocolate whiskey. Ah. Oh, I've been having a hard time denying myself some of the Smoky Mountain moonshine flavors that I know that Aunt Donna has already demonstrated the effectiveness thereof. Ah, damn, I gotta get some more liquor. I have nothing to explain my vocal clumsiness on.
Oh,
I'm not even 4 beers into the day. And no liquor for 3 days now? Maybe 4.
oh, this one's sold out until next year. Honey Barrel Finished Bourbon.
Whoa. Maybe in June we could have a Muncie event there. Okay.
Oh, starting in June, I'm going to be doing 68-hour work week. So
Yeah.
unless we do that event on a Sunday,
Yes, Carl, I'm trying to live it down, but basically it's just I haven't felt up to leaving the house. The weather's been so bad. I hate driving in the rain. We had plenty of food. Um, it's a 10-minute drive either way for just beer, but it's a 20 or 30-minute drive to get to the closest liquor store, which is moving. They should be open in the new location now, which is only about 100 yards away from the old location. Sunday is fine.
their Creamy McDreamy is coming back out soon.
Oh.
That's like an orange dreamsicle one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would probably wind up in the emergency room if I had a whole bottle of that to myself.
Starting in August, Apple of My Rye will be available in their tasting room. Their Bourbon Cream will be available in their tasting room in October.
Mm.
And the Flyover Malts American Single Malt Whiskey, 52% alcohol by volume, available in their tasting room November of 2026.
Oh, and Carl's saying today was the first dry day they've had in a while. I thought for a minute he was talking about haven't drunk anything. And he says, no, I got weeds knocked down. So that lets me know he was mowing the yard. Dreamsicle over ice, tempting. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that one is good. That one's good and dangerous.
Yes, as most good things are. Donna says nope on the creamsicle. Didn't drink anything either, not while we. Well, that probably saved your ankles a little bit, at least from the little plastic cord on the weed whacker. We're actually doing better at posting comments than we do when the channel owner is here. Oh. Right now, Dawn's going to be rubbing her neck and going, damn, I heard that, but I didn't feel it. Pop, pop, pop. I went to bed last night and the dog was trying to snuggle with Lindsay and I both and wound up headbutting me. So I had to roll over on one side and go, and girl, you got to be a little less dangerous. Which is something you usually will not hear me say about females of any other species. Dawn is going to be spending $5 on a Muncie mulligan if she doesn't get into gear. Well, I do believe Dawn is busy talking to Ruth on the TED support channel because I have to recharge my phone about 4 times a day because of the traffic on the TED support channel. It's just ping, 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 ping. I'm just grateful it's not bill collectors. I mean, not that I have any bills that should be up for bill collectors, but still, Lindsay got a spam phone call from one, and she thought, oh my God, it's got to be the doctor's office just reported me to a collection agency rather than sending me a bill for the copay. Turned out, no, she didn't know anything to the doctor yet. It was just a spam call, somebody trying to steal money from us. On Facebook, go over there and roust her. And Donna, yeah, I understand. However, I kind of have to. For some people, that's the only way that I'm in touch with them. And I certainly don't want to leave the TED support group because that would be rude of me. Now, I have left lots of other messenger groups in my time, some of whom were scantily clad women whose morals I had reason to suspect. I'm going, no, I'm not signing up for your OnlyFans account. Get lost. Dawn just texted the support group going, huh? Oh my. Well, Ruth should be able to get the link too. I don't know who all's on the Stupid O'Clock links end. But certainly she is important enough to Helicon to be on that list. Carl is summoning. Looks like he's using a voodoo doll. Oh, okay. That's another thing on Facebook. A NASCAR driver passed away.
Yep, Kyle Busch, for only 41 years old.
Mm-hmm. One of the actors from Blake 7 passed away. Lindsay came back here and told me about that, and she was hoping I wouldn't break down and cry because he's the source of my email address and online identity for the last 30 years. I don't know.
And
Carl,
the guy who voiced Yoda in the Clone Wars also passed away.
that was not the original actor, Frank Oz?
No,
Or did he pass away earlier?
I think he passed away earlier.
Carl's not going to have Messenger either. This is reminding me of the IRC chat days. I've got messages coming in on 5 networks at the same time, and I can't keep up with any of them.
Oh, hell's bells. There was something I was about to look up. What the hell was it? Oh, that's what it was. I got way too many things going on in my head right now.
Mm.
Not that I'm ever busy or anything.
Well, you are a writer. Now you know how it feels. It's trying to balance having an offline life, an online life, and an in-text life. And to keep looking down at the iPad to see what everybody's saying on Messenger. Not that I can reply to them because I'm using the iPad to watch this show and make comments. I know that I can redirect stuff to just come from one channel source or another, but I'd rather have it come through my own name. Oh, my phone's pinging too. Probably with repeats from the iPad Messenger app. Oh, your phone finally got the message. Oh, yeah. If I'd been in the car away from the house, it wouldn't have got it till I pulled back in the driveway and it hooked up back to my Wi-Fi in the house. I miss so many messages because it's like, why do I have roaming again if you're not going to tell me somebody sent me a message? I mean, your wife sends you a text and says, while you're at the grocery store, pick up this. You don't know about it till you get back in the driveway. That does not make for a fun evening.
True. What's even worse is when she tells you to pick up a gallon of milk, and if they have eggs, to get 2, and then you come home with 2 gallons of milk and no eggs, and then she wonders why.
It's algebra. You stated the variables. I followed the variables. Oh, I'm going to have to run down the hall. I will be right back.
Oh God, he's gonna leave me in a monologue. What the hell?
You don't have to say anything. Just sit there and look pretty.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's gonna work out. Oh. So, what to talk about? Not much to talk about. And I can't present anything because I don't have ops. So I can't even present anything right now. It's weird being on this side of it and not having the the power to do anything. Let's see. Carl says, I feel for you on those June hours. Yeah, that's going to be June and July. I mean, the paychecks are going to look nice. I'm going to try to not look at the section where it shows, federal tax being taken out, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel that dry cactus being inserted every other Friday. Because, that's, what would that be? 56 hours of overtime on each check. So, yeah. That's not going to be fun at all. I guess on a bright note, the one of the positive things our federal government has passed is the no tax on overtime. So I'll at least get that back on the back end. I may max that out this year, but I'll at least get it back on the back end. Will you have to have a cat sitter since Trey will be out too? No. So since we'll be working opposite shifts, we'll be good on that part. So there'll actually be technically somebody pretty much home damn near all the time. It'll just be a few hours in the evening where no one's home, which is, they're used to us being gone at least 8 hours during the day anyway. And then I'll still have my town meetings and stuff that I'll have to attend once a month. So, which I'm gonna have to attend the Parks Board meeting virtually next month. Oh no. Actually, I think I can make that one. So, but welcome back.
Thank you. And yeah, I do feel sorry for you for the 68-hour weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the paychecks will look nice. I'm going to try not to look at the spot where the federal taxes are coming out, because I'm pretty sure
you'll know it when you see it. Those would be the larger amounts.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'll feel that dry cactus getting inserted every other week. So,
Oh, you get paid every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think I could manage that till I started getting paid only once a month. So, yeah. You're sitting there waiting for the Social Security check to hit the bank. I'm going, I got credit card bills to pay.
Yeah, they the one nice thing, that our federal government did pass is the whole no tax on overtime. So I'll at least get that back on the back end.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Trey
actually
and I
good.
may max that out this year, but we'll at least get it back on the back end.
Yawns because Joe did. Stop that.
It's been a long couple days for me.
Hey, it's after their bedtime anyway. I'm sure the cats have already tried to herd them both to bed several times.
Well, so I had I think I talked about this during Creatives at Play last night, but the brand new work truck that they gave me broke down.
Mm-hmm. And
While
somebody forgot to put the
fleet maintenance on it. Yes.
yes. Wasn't that intelligent?
Which they did get that resolved today.
Oh,
The fleet
good.
maintenance is on there now. So come
Did
to
they
find out,
finally?
one of my other coworkers also got a brand new truck. Luckily, he hasn't had any issues yet. So, now he's covered also.
Mm-hmm.
But
I suppose they finally figured out that fleet maintenance would actually be cheaper than individual.
well, it'd probably be better than us having to try and set up accounts at random places.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're all going to set up accounts at places that we know and trust. Like I would do it. I would just do the Firestone in Portage because it's relatively close to my house, and I take all my vehicles there anyway. I've always taken the work vehicles there. I normally, when it comes to oil changes, I either take it to Firestone or I'll take it to the Duke of Oil over here by my house. It all depends on what kind of time frame I'm on. If I need to just do an oil change and get in and out quick, I'll go to the Duke of Oil. If I'm wanting them to be able to do the full, let them do the full check, I'll set up an appointment with Firestone and take it over there.
Yeah, before Helicon, I've got to get the van over to a local auto shop, just barely out of the front yard. I mean, it's that close.
Yeah.
But they're going to have to do oil change, brakes all the way around, and I'm going to ask them to put another air conditioner compressor in it. And they're going to want to do the shocks and struts, but I'm going, hey, they've been fine for 10 years. They'll keep right on going. It's about time I replace the van anyway, but I don't want to because it's paid for.
Yeah. So yeah, that was part of it. The other part is, as far as having to get the vehicle towed, I mean, yeah, I'll pay for the tow, but you guys are going to reimburse me because it's a company vehicle and ain't mine.
Yep.
Tires and stuff. I really don't want to have to pay for a new tire, but you're going to have to reimburse me if I have to pay for it out of pocket, if I have to do it somewhere that isn't Firestone where I have an account set up,
Yeah.
So, because we don't get company credit cards, well, at least not at my level.
Yeah.
The next level above me does, the area managers, but
I had bought a brand new set of tires for the van, and about a month later, ran over one of those self-tapping aluminum siding screws.
Oh.
And I went over to the tire place because they torqued the lug nuts on so hard I could not use my spare tire. I couldn't get the other tire off. So I got my compressor out and pumped it up and then went about 2 miles up the road from the factory. Pulled in. I go, hey, I got a little problem. And they go, well, you're still under warranty. Here's a free tire.
Nice.
All you got to do is pay for the mounting and balancing,
Yep.
which I was glad to do.
Yeah, I caught something on the job site in the rear passenger side tire of on the job truck the other day, and actually the day before it died. And took it over to right as I'm getting off on State Road 49 to head back towards the field office. All of a sudden I hear ding. I look down, low tire pressure.
Mm.
Fuck. All right. So called my boss. I'm like, hey, stop. I'm, picked up something in the tire. I got low tire pressure. She's like, oh, I'm just a little bit behind you. She goes, where are you at? I said, I'm getting off on 49. I'm going to pull in Burger King's parking lot. So get everything out. Of course, it comes with this little scissor jack and.
Oh, God, those things are useless.
Yeah. And being that it's, brand new truck, all the lugs were put on by the factory. So those things, might as well have fucking Loctite on them.
Or be welded.
So I start getting everything taken apart and I'm trying to figure out how to get the tire down. And we call out my other coworker because he's had to change the tire on his Ram a few times. So he comes out, he looks at it, he's like, oh, here's what you're doing wrong. He takes a little thing, takes one end off and puts it in there, gets the tire down and gets the jack position, and I get it jacked up, and I'm like, okay, here comes the fun part, trying to break these loose. He's like, oh, hold on a second. He goes over to his truck. He's got a little mini battery operated impact that he keeps in his truck.
Yep.
I looked at him, I'm like, where the hell did you get that? He goes, ordered it off Amazon a while ago. He goes, I got tired of trying to use these damn little, lug wrenches on these tires. He goes, this is a lot quicker. Yeah.
Well, I actually had a full length socket bar, not just a wrench, the bar.
Mm.
And I had a piece of pipe that would go over it. And I'm on the side of the road jumping up and down on this piece of pipe, and that lug nut is not coming loose.
That makes for a bad day.
Oh, Carl. No, you're looking for the assault and battery impact driver.
Yeah, little 20 volt. I mean, cute little thing. It was a tiny little thing, but it did the job.
Yeah. I could probably get one of those myself. There you go. That's why he pays for Auto Club.
So normally, well, when I had the other truck before I turned it in, I always called Enterprise and had them send somebody out because I had no choice but to get that truck towed because I couldn't get my lug set out from underneath the passenger seat. The manufacturer put in a metal like screw thing to hold it all down.
Yeah.
That had rusted. So I couldn't break it loose. Nobody had ever used the jack or the lug set out from underneath that seat.
The
And it was
first
such
time,
a tight angle, I couldn't even use a hammer to try and, hit the little, because it was like a weird wing nut type deal.
mm,
And I couldn't even use a hammer to try and like knock it loose.
the first time I ever got a flat tire on the van, I was headed for probably LibertyCon up in Chattanooga. I'd already gotten past Atlanta. I was going up 75, and all of a sudden, tire pressure light comes on, and I could feel it swaying back and forth. I pulled over off the side of the road. Naturally, it had to be the one on the side of the road that was facing the oncoming traffic. So I got it jacked up. The lug nuts were not difficult to take off at that time. Got it all done. Pulled the owner's manual out of the glove box and go, okay, where's the spare? Undid the spare from the bottom of the van, pulled it out, and could not figure out how to get the little donut spare on. And then I looked at it. 5 lugs, 4 holes in the rim. Oh, yeah. They had put the wrong spare tire in my van.
Oh, that's never good.
Well, I called State Farm. They got me a tow truck, went up to a place a couple of miles up the road with the tow truck. They pulled it off and go, hey, yeah, we'll blow this flat tire up so we can get it on the overhead so it's easier for us to work on. They blew up the flat tire.
Oh, shit.
With me standing there next to them.
Oh, shit.
I don't know who was more scared, Lindsay, me, or the guy that was putting the tire pump on the thing. He goes, okay, well, we're not going to be able to patch that one or plug it. It blew the entire sidewall out of the tire.
Oh, shit.
There was shrapnel everywhere.
So I actually called, I got in a flat. I had a Pontiac G6. And
Ooh,
I had, the roadside assistance through my insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have a jack to use for that vehicle. So called roadside out. They come out. This guy was a genius because, and I've never seen any other tow truck driver do this.
hey, Donna. Hey, Carl. Sorry, I just sold you.
He had one of the air impact wrenches.
Yeah.
He had a converter to be able to hook it directly to the air tank on his tow truck.
Whoa, good supply.
Yep, the same tank that was used for his brakes. Because he's going through, he gets my car jacked up, goes over, disconnects the air line from his from the tank for his brakes, slaps one connector on, airs up my spare tire, my donut, takes that off, whips another connector on there, pops on his impact. I'm like, that's fucking genius.
Yes.
He goes, I do so many tires on the interstate. He goes, and 90% of the time, they're the tires that are facing the road.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, you want to be in, out, and on your way as quick as possible.
Really? Because they're not going to move over by a foot.
No. He goes, so I figured out a way to be able to just hook straight up to my air tank on the truck. gives me plenty of air pressure, and away I go.
And away you fly.
It's like, dude, you could work for a NASCAR pit crew with the way you're moving right now.
Me or who?
Yeah. Well, I mean, work smarter, not more dangerously.
Right.
Oh,
But
Uh.
I've never seen any other tow truck driver actually do that.
Well, it turns out because I had emergency towing and labor on my car insurance, paid for the tire, paid for the tow truck, paid for the mounting and balancing. So I'm going, okay, I've learned a lesson. I ordered the correct rim and not a donut, a full-size rim for the van. Went down to a tire shop, had one put on it, put the cover for the spare that should have been there on the full-size spare, tossed it in the van, have yet to need it. Which is good because that place that I went to that tightened up the blasted lug nuts so much I can't pop them off with a cheater bar. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to call and say, hey, this is going on my insurance. Sorry. Y'all are paying for another tire and a tow. Thank you, State Farm.
do you want to know why that says official right there instead of in training Baywatch Babe?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I just came back. I literally just came back from doing my test. I passed. It's official. I am a certified Baywatch Babe, certified by the Red Cross. So
nice.
Yeah, official lifeguard.
Very good.
So.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was so excited. And my brother, who had the heart attack yesterday, actually is doing so much better. They didn't do a heart. He didn't have it yesterday. Yeah, he did it 2 a.m. yesterday, but yeah, he's doing so much better. I'm going to go smoke him out, and I'm bringing him orange chicken. That's what I'm making now. Thank you, Carl.
And here's one from Donna, too.
Thank you, Donna. I'm excited about it. It was honestly a very strenuous physical process because I had who I called String Bean in the class, this huge lanky guy who was, and I'm not saying guy, boy. He's like 16, 17, this lanky boy. I call him String Bean. I think he ended up failing the test part, but he like flew with flying colors through like all of the physical parts.
Oh, but, and Carl says great news on your brother too.
Thank you so much. It is great news for everyone.
Yes, it is.
It was scary, but we're gonna see him, bring them food and stuff. So.
It's always scary. Lindsay was supposed to go and do some grocery shopping and pick up something from an elderly couple that she knows from church, and take it to them for supper tonight. But she got so busy doing everything else, it totally slipped her mind. And
no, I get that.
By the time that she came and told me, it was already too late. I already had like 3 beers. And you're going, well, honey, if you want to drive, we can do that, but I just had to be your co-pilot. And she called him up to apologize, found out the fellow's wife had fallen and broken her hip and was in the hospital. So they wouldn't have been home to get the food that Lindsay had promised to bring to them.
Okay.
Now, the bad news is the lady is also suffering from dementia, so they don't know if she's ever going to leave the
Can I say a bad joke? At least she won't remember the food. Sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. Um, you know,
It's not like she's gonna hold a grudge or anything.
no, Lindsay just, she felt so bad, and then turns out couldn't have taken the food to them where they were anyway. So, oh, it's bad news about the little lady. But you do what you can do as often as you can remember to do it. And Lindsay feels really bad about missing a chance to be charitable, but
She still was charitable. Her heart was in the right place.
yeah, it's just she went out and ran the weed eater around the backyard, and then ran the electric lawnmower around the backyard, trimmed the forsythia, picked some wildflowers, and came in and made a flower arrangement, and went to sleep in the chair while she was trying to drink a cup of tea. So she was exhausted anyway. So we're gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow.
Understood. I'd be tired myself.
Because the store that we're gonna go to has 4 times fuel points for shopping on Friday. So everything that isn't alcohol in the shopping cart gets me 4 points, 4 times the points.
So
on
only
the
half your
receipt.
cart gets count.
Nah, I don't drink that much.
You never know. You gotta stock up for when you never know.
Well, I usually stock up, but I usually don't have to go any further than one end of the road to the other.
True.
Which is like 2 miles each way. But for the grocery store, I have to go about 17 miles. But that's all right. Their PA system is turned down quietly, so we don't get blown out of the aisles by the sound of the
That's always good.
the music. And most of the time, we're not shopping at the same time as somebody with a screaming baby.
Oh.
Now, I don't mind babies at any time, but
I do, especially if I'm smoking.
If you're trapped in a grocery store and the lady with the screaming baby is following you around every aisle, I do get a little irked.
Better than the airplane.
Yeah. Dawn got her munsies. She likes making me nervous for her. And Carl, yes, that's why you shop at 6 a.m. on Sundays. Well, for me, it's going to be Fridays for the 4 times fuel points. I mean, seriously, tank of gas that's $3 off of the normal price at the pump. I don't mind.
I don't mind it at all. What magic place does this?
Well, this one is Ingles. Now, I can get double points and occasionally more than double points at a Kroger. But Kroger's PA is cranked up so high even I can't stand it. And I like heavy metal music. So, oh, God, yeah. About $5 a gallon there. Yeah. Chris is growing Krogering, yes. And Carl's saying hey to Chris. Yeah, well,
Even-
we're going Inglesing. Question to Chris: are you done cavorting with the pirates? Probably for the evening, since it's only Thursday. And hey, Chris. Yep. Oh dear. My left foot is trying to cramp, and I've already taken my potassium and magnesium today. That's happening more and more as I get older. I'll take my supplements, and they'll be fine for about 6 hours, and I know full well I can't take any more because it wouldn't be good for my kidneys, for one thing. And I've still got the original pair. I don't want to lose any of them. Kroger.
You lose at least 1.5 before it becomes a problem.
No. I'm not trying to ruin my pancreas, my liver, or my kidneys. Kroger nearly always has 4 XP points on Fridays. I'm wondering if that applies to every Kroger or just the ones that you live near. I think the most I've ever been able to get our local Kroger is probably double few points, unless we've got some special coupon that they send us in the mail. At the Ingalls, it's Friday. 4 times fuel points. That is a little painful here. I'm getting old and falling apart before your eyes.
Don't worry, man. I'm 27 club.
I'm double that and then some. Hell, I've got concert t-shirts older than you are. How long has it been since Adamant was relevant? I mean, seriously.
Sadly, no one in my class, because I was the oldest in my class, no one else got the Baywatch Babe reference. I felt very old and aged.
Well, Chris, if you're going to be here in a little bit.
Adamant.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Be there a little later for a bit, head home after, and then return to Uncon again tomorrow, or Dead Pirates, whatever you want to call it. Adamant, was it? Oh my God, honey, have you ever seen an Adamant show when he was in his prime? That was fun. I mean, the only concert that I had more fun at was Chuck Berry. I mean, we walked in. I had to find the damn auditorium in Atlanta, which was a challenge. And then we got in there and sat down. We were very close to the stage, not up front, but very close. And I looked around the audience and I realized I am the oldest person in the room that isn't on security or on stage. About 4,000 screaming teenage girls. I've still managed to have a good time. Uh, oh, it was a fun night. Um,
Oh, he's
was
71. My
it
dad's
was
older than
Adamant, and the opening act was the Romantics.
Oh, I love the Romantics.
I had a good time. They were both being overplayed on MTV at that time, but
Chris said
I
he
had
was
it.
about to date himself. Did you buy the tickets at Turtles?
I don't know where I bought the tickets, Chris. Yeah, Adamant is 71. And we share a birthday.
Me and Gordon Ramsay share a birthday.
Let's see. I share a birthday with Adamant, Godzilla, and the real monster, Roseanne Barr.
That was set up perfectly. Applaud for that. That was amazing.
Yeah. Turns out Godzilla's only about 4 years older than I am. Adamant's only 3.
Oh crap! Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. If you guys need to clip that out, I'm sorry. No. I don't know if you just saw what accidentally happened.
I noticed, but I don't think anybody else will.
I'm sorry if Joe, you need to cut it later, Joe Dog, because I'm sure he'll rewatch this and chew my ass out later. I
No,
apologize.
Joe Dog is not going to watch any show and edit it. The worst he could possibly do is delete it. We probably got more viewers than normal anyway. Yeah, Carl, Adamant is still alive. He's 71. He's not doing good. His health is suffering right now. And it's not just bipolar and ADHD. And when you got those two together, no, it's not. Turtles was a record store back in the day. Chris has got the idea. Joe Dog do any extra work? Oh. Nope, not unless there's a complaint. Not unless there's a complaint from somebody in the after view audience, after we close the show. And then I'll go, what night was that? That's too hard. I'm not going to look it up. And Chris will just tell him he's not going to look it up either.
I love your Joe Dog voice. It's perfect. I'm not going to look it up.
Well, I have known him a long time. Not as long as Chris, but I've known him a long time. And next month,
extra work for me, you know it. Yep.
Next month we will be going to the convention that I met Joe Dog at the first time.
I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse.
No, it's a wonderful convention. It's called LibertyCon. It is in
LibertyCon.
It is in Chattanooga. It is being run by the children of the founder.
The founder of the children.
No. He didn't find them. He worked for them.
Here, if we're
Oh no!
No,
No, this guy was amazing, and it's let's see, LibertyCon how many years old, Chris? 35, 36?
It's older than me.
Well, making extra work for me. Yeah. You just ain't going to do it. That's it. Tell him that's not in your contract.
He's not paid enough for that shit.
Yeah, Uncle Timmy. Uncle Timmy was a legend. One of my short stories on Apelian, and I did send it to his daughter for consideration in a use of a memorial album, memorial volume of stories about Uncle Timmy. But it was basically me doing not a eulogy, but kind of almost a fairy tale ending. I was proud of it. It did not get selected for the short story collection, but I don't care. She read it, she considered it, but there were other much more famous people than me, much better writers than me that submitted stuff. I have read it. It is everything that is in the memorial collection is excellent. No, it wasn't an homage. It was more of a eulogy. There's that word again. I better not find out that's an insult.
No, homage is not an insult. Not that I know of.
No, Emily, that's a running joke with one of the other podcasters.
Uh-oh. What have I been missing?
Evidently, Grant Lankard's art shows or interview shows. He's either working on one of his comics on screen, like Nick does, but a little bit more.
Y'all can't see that.
Less freeform, more scripted. Or he's interviewing other comic book artists, and he always has a good word to say about Indie CD.
Hell yeah. Okay, hold on, I'm packing stuff in there. I've got this.
Oh, I just looked at the countdown clock.
Oh no!
We're gonna have to wake Dawn up. If I can scroll down far enough to find it. Hey, quit flashing up titles. There it is. Oh, somebody's been rearranging his directory of stuff. Is there any way we can keep Joe Dog from playing with the background of his panel? Here's his show. I do believe that might have been a clip from Rowan Martin's Laugh In, but I don't know why I think that. I really don't, but
I am not drunk.
Yes, you are.
I am not fucking drunk.
Can you tell the time?
Yes. I am not fucking drunk.
That's still one of my favorites. I'm not fucking drunk.
oh dear.
Hey, baby. Everything's ready to go once I put all that together.
Yes, Chris. It is that time, and Carl's got 6 minutes before Charcoal makes him go to bed. Keep him busy with work. You do all the work. He takes all the credit. Oh, where's John when you need him? He does have that psychedelic vibe that Laugh-In had in his segment. Yeah, it does. It does.
It's almost like to be a Star Wars, like a Star Wars story, but horror.
Well, we've got, what is it?
And it's based
About
off
a minute before I have to hit high flight here in the show.
That failed.
It failed miserably.
Anybody got any links you want to drop?
Oh, it's kind of like a discovery.
No, but
NDCG.org. I know that one.
I was gonna say
.org, Trill,
mine's already posted.
Donna, Don, Carl, everyone from well, not everyone, most people. Oh, shout out to Amy Hale.
Oh yes.
It's the least I can do. She produced my husband.
I think it was more directed.
What?
That
It's
was
true.
That was an
It's
inside
true.
joke there. Well, time to wrap it up. Thank you very much for being here. Thank both of you for being here.
Yep.
Thank everybody in the studio audience who has been live with us. Without you, it'd be last man standing and there wouldn't be anybody here but me. Good night, Donna. Good night, Carl. Good night, Chris.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.